Hey guys, John Luxy here. This is going to be a rambling sort of mini review for Hammerwatch. So if you don't watch anything else, would I recommend this game? Maybe. It depends actually. So if you're looking for a multiplayer game that you can kind of do like a LAN party with, you know, have some friends over, or link to other friends and play with like voice chat or whatever, then this game is incredible. It's really fun. Although there is some problems with the actual, you know, setting up hosts and lobbies and that sort of thing. So I would say make sure it works. You know, make sure that you can refund it if it doesn't work. For single player, no, because it feels too big. It's not that it's not fun, it's just it's too much for one person. It's designed, the maps are designed for 4 people, so for a single person it feels like a slog. Then again, if you're the type of person that enjoys like kind of turning your brain off and just running through a dungeon, just killing monsters, then this might be the perfect game for you. Let me tell you a little bit about it real fast. It is basically a twin stick shooter, like dungeon crawler. It's a top down, it has RPG elements. It's a lot like the original Gauntlet, if you remember that way back in the day. But let me show you some of it, right? So you go single player. So it's on Steam it's like $10, or you can get a 4-pack for $30, which is a little bit cheaper. Comes with a main campaign and a second campaign. I don't know how long. This probably takes 6 to 8 hours. It does save, by the way, so that you can save your progress. There are, what, 5, 6 character classes? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, they all play a little bit differently. They all have different speeds, abilities. There's a life bar and a mana bar, and those are different depending on which class. You have a, you know, difficulty, load your progress. You can play a custom level, which is kind of cool. And then there's all the basics and the controls. Tells you a little bit about the different heroes. How is it? Skills that return life and mana. Okay, so there is a sequel as well, and that expands on this one, and it's a little bit more user-friendly, I guess. The sequel is. Not that this is not user-friendly, but it's... Well, I mean, you can look at it. You can see it's very... stripped down is not the right word. It's very condensed. You know, there's vendors, items, all that stuff. I mean, honestly, I love the art style. I love the look of it. The music is fine. Let me show you the wizard character first, because I feel like I cannot play this character. Not because it's not that they're not bad. It's that, actually here, let me show you. You can actually, there's even an option if you rebind your controller, so you can have a twin stick. So your left stick can move, your right stick can point the direction. Otherwise, it's just, you know, you could use the, one of the triggers or one of the buttons to, nope, that's the left one. The right one, is auto fire. No, what am I looking at? Yeah, here you go. Auto fire, hold the right bumper. Because otherwise you just push the attack and it attacks once. If you hold this down, you can actually shoot constantly, which is really nice. Wait, did that say invert auto fire? No. I mean, you can rebind all the keys, which is phenomenal. Okay. See if you can find a way out. We'll wait here. I don't know if they wait or not. Presumably the story is I was the first one across the bridge and it collapsed behind me. So this is your basic attack as a little wizard. You'll never make it. Thanks, dicks. You can click the button or you can hold it down and it's just, I feel like I'd go blind looking at that constantly. So the wizard, they're all, like I said, all a little bit different. You know, wizard has sort of area effect. That's his kind of thing. He also has all this money that you're picking up uses, or that's what you purchase your upgrades with. So like, you know, extra life, extra hits, combo meters, all that stuff. So it kind of feels like you're constantly picking up pennies, but But that's, you know, and then your special attack. You can have 4 attacks. One is that one. That's your second one. I've never gotten the other 2 for any of the characters. I've only gotten to the first boss, and I got to right before the second boss, and I was just kind of like I said, I was playing it single player. I got bored. I did play it multiplayer, and that's actually where some of the more interesting design stuff comes in, because do I have the mouse? All right, so you have 3 keys and lives. You basically share everything. Whatever one person picks up, with the exception of potions, down here at the bottom, everyone can carry 1 potion. Or like health. Consumables go towards the character only. But if I pick up that little penny right there, or that gold coin, whatever that is, everyone gets 1. It's a shared pool, and then when we spend it, we all get to spend it equally. So I get 1. If I pick up 100, everyone gets 100. And then we can each spend that 100 however we wish. So I can buy, you know, 100 coins worth of upgrades, and that doesn't deplete from other people's stashes. Keys and lives are shared, though. Lives especially. So if, you know, the buddy of mine that's basically Leroy Jenkins, you get to the first boss and he keeps running in and dying and dying and dying because all he knows is how to go forward and attack, because he's not a very good gamer. Sorry, buddy. Then you're gonna be in for a rough time. But if you play as a team and strategize, then it's pretty good. So that's this dude. Let's quit. We'll go back to the. Oh yeah, let's switch to the Paladin. Basically the only melee fighter. Interestingly enough, though, like they all have different characteristics, right? So even your wizard's little puny attack does area effect damage. Him, very, very short range, but super fast, does a pretty good amount of damage to, you know, some of the beetles are armored. Well, yeah, that got behind me. This shield will actually block some attacks. There's like poison spitters, and as long as you're facing them, they won't be able to get you, right? See those blue beetles have like an extra armor. You just slash your way through. Honestly, playing this game, like even single player, the first hour, I'm just like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever, right? This dude's special attack is just like a little run, right? And your mana recharges over time, or you can find those little blue crystals. And by the way, if this looks too easy, this is just the first level. It gets harder. It does get harder. What else? Yeah, setting it up for multiplayer was kind of a pain. We tried to do like a LAN. That didn't work. We eventually had to create like a public game. And that actually worked out because we had someone just randomly join in, and they're like, oh, I'm going to be the priest character, and I'll try and keep you guys healed, which worked out. It really helped. What else? You have the wizard, you have the ranger, recommended for new players. This is basically the twin stick shooter guy, right? He's actually, ironically, he's actually fairly slow, but, right, there you go, there's your twin stick shooter. I just wish it was actually more bound to the stick itself rather than actually, because I have to hold the right bumper and the button if I want to auto fire. There's your mana. He like drops a bomb, which is pretty strong, and his mana regeneration's a little bit slower. But yeah, you go in, you just stab away. Sometimes you'll break these crates, and instead of gold, there will be a bomb inside. Right, the boss. That's actually something which I feel bears mention. So the game is mostly this, but then you get to the boss, and the boss is almost like bullet hell with a gimmick. it's not like this where you can just run around, and there's mini bosses too, by the way. You know, you'll fight giant skeletons and other stuff. There will be like I don't know what you call it, like giant man-eating plants that have like little areas around them that if you go in, they can stab you from underneath. You just have to pay attention to the environment. But the bosses, so the mini bosses, like some of them will chase you and you have to run and shoot, and then run some more and shoot, and maybe they have attacks of their own, right? But the mini boss, or the regular bosses, you're basically forced into a room and they're spraying acid. This is just the first boss. She's spraying acid everywhere, summoning skeletons. They're coming at you. You gotta run around, hit switches to bring up cover that you have to hide behind. It's like, it's insane, and it feels really different from just the main game. So something to be aware of. Like I said, I would kind of recommend it. Even single player, the first hour, as I said, is just like right now, I'm having fun. It's only when, I mean, maybe it's something that you play for an hour at a time and then stop and come back to later when it's a little bit, when it feels fresh again, you know? Maybe you just get bored of it and then you're like, I need to do something else. There's also a mini map. I guess that's a regular map that explores, or that shows you stuff as you explore. Somewhere around here, all of the levels are the same, but there is, you know, random levels. Somewhere around here is so that's a door. You wouldn't think so, but that's a door that requires a key. Looks more like a wall. Hit a switch and hidden passages are revealed, or doors open, or whatever. You can upgrade this archer so that his arrows pierce multiple enemies. They already do, but you could do it more. Aha, so here we have a secret passage. If you notice, this area looks a little bit damaged. Bam, there you go. If you pay attention, and this is a potion, it gives you invulnerability. There's like 3 types of potions, I think. It gives you invincibility, invulnerability for, I don't know, 5 seconds, 3 seconds. I've never actually, you know what? I thought it was supposed to... That was supposed to make me invincible. Was that the wrong one? Let's see, there's another one right here. Later areas change their stuff. So these first... Every 3 areas, the map changes. Or, you know, the tile set. Right, so for these 3 levels, it'll be either this, or you'll see vines, and occasionally you'll see eyes peeking out from behind them. And if there's that, you can just walk through, otherwise you have to break it. If you don't know what it is, one-way teleport to floor 3, use if you're more experienced, because you will miss a lot on the way. You can actually go back and forth between floors. I'm not going to take it because it auto-saves your game. I don't really want to do that. And what? You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. There you go. So we're here. Yep, so the bats are a little bit stronger. They have red eyes. Oh, and there's one of those things I was telling you about. On the lower right. Okay, that's treasure, which is like more gold. See these spikes? There's that. Oh, see, it's aware now and it's gonna shoot you. You just gotta stay outside of the radius. You can just sit here and plink at it with this. It's not always this easy. And it's dead. Oh, that's a mini boss. Right, so you basically shoot, and it's actually buffing all of the surrounding enemies. If you can see, like, they change red. They take, oh shit, they're faster. And then he splits into, see, there was a bomb on the left. Extra max health. Now again, that's one person. So you beat a mini boss and you get like a permanent upgrade. You gotta figure out who gets it. Is it gonna be your party member that's Leroy Jenkins because he keeps running in and getting killed? Or should his dumbass know better? And maybe you give it to the person that survives the longest. But you all share lives, right? So what do you do? Unless you're playing a single player. Oh, and there you go. So here's an extra life. Boom. Congrats. And this is one of the vendors. I can either get bow damage or bow penetration. I mean, I can get both. It's as much as, you know, as much money as you have. But this guy only sells the level 1 upgrades. That's what he sells. And he's a weapon dude. Not all vendors are the same. Some of them sell other stuff like speed, combo, whatever. Oh, and all right, the boss portal is open. Should I just go? Can I just go? How do I get there? Well, I don't have a gold key to get through this door. So, well, so we'll just keep shooting. And I'm also, you know, I don't have any money to upgrade stuff. That little nest-looking thing surrounded, that the beetles are surrounding, it spawns beetles. And now it's dead. It really is Gauntlet, basically. Gauntlet was way more of a pain in the ass, though. Yeah, and this is the character recommended for the new players. I mean, there's also achievements for killing a certain number of enemies, 10,000 and 25,000, I believe, respectively, those two achievements. And then, well, run away! Leave a bomb behind you, why not? Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Just like Ulala teaches you in Space Channel 5. Shoot, shoot, shoot. You know? Of course, you know, you shoot and you piss them off. And now they don't just touch you, they actually have an attack. So if you're good, you know, you can, when they get right up next to you, you can kind of take a step back. See, this is what I mean, right? So there's this area, but where is the actual guy you have to kill? Because wherever you stand, you're potentially in danger if you're, you know. Oop. Like, how do I open that? Well, I think you have to go through these spikes, click that switch on the wall, and that probably opens a switch somewhere else. So it gets a little bit more involved, you know. There's another vendor. What do you think she sells? A shield, so probably armor upgrades. We can find out. Oh, there's spikes in the way. And they have a blue border, so if there's a, you know, blue switch on the wall somewhere, you hit that, and then you can get to her. Same with these. Red border, red switch right up there. That's the one you need to hit. And then there's another one of those little fields, another thing. Alright, red spikes are deactivated. Gotta run, though. Alright, well that's... Oh, and those dudes are pissed off now. There's a bomb. Interestingly enough, environmental traps and hazards do... Oh, crap. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Do affect... the enemies as well. You know, so they can't run across spikes. They'll try. You can lure them to their doom. So that's... I was gonna try and get to the... Only 4 more to go. Ah, yes. So that's probably the switch to the boss door. Right. Once you open the 4 things that I hit to activate that rune, will open the boss door, but actually maybe that's a hidden one, because you could find switches sometimes and they will... Ooh, almost got hit there, got lucky. If you're paying attention, you'll see like switches. There's not one right there, but you'll see switches against the wall, and if you hit it, then you can open secret passages and stuff. Now, from my understanding, there's also multiple endings to the game. A good ending and the bad ending, and if you don't find the right thing to do, then you get the bad ending, which, I mean, that makes sense, right? 3 more to go. There you go. Here's the switch for the blue spike so you can get to that one vendor. Why do I feel like to the right there is a secret passage? I don't know, but it looks like it, doesn't it? Like there's something up here. Also, I gotta say, I mean, I love the art. They did a really good job. You know, all the lights have like a, you know, I don't know what you call it, light value. I don't know. Just gotta be careful because all these guys they're all spitters. The bright green one's poison, which, that's not good. Generally speaking, poison is bad. Oh yeah, we're in the... Hey, buddy. Oh, almost took damage there. Well, there you go. Ah, armor upgrade. Neat. Ooh, wow, that hurt a lot. I guess I don't have very much damage. Or life. 2 more to go. Run away! See, this is dumb. This is the dumb move. This is the dumb thing to do, because that's how you... This is how you get yourself killed. Run ahead. I mean, unless you're good. Maybe I'm good. Maybe I'm a lion. Like, alright. I'm a little bit more... Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of hole up in here. That's a smart move, I suppose, But see, this is bad, because this is where you get all the... I'm poisoned! I don't know how long it's going to last. It doesn't last for too long, but it does slow you down. There you go. It was, what, 5 seconds, 10 seconds? Let's keep going. Oh my gosh. See, this is why in my first, like, couple hours, I got the 10,000 kills achievement. You know, there's a lot. Lots of enemies. Thankfully, they're pretty squishy, but... Oh, yeah. Vendor coin. So now you get a permanent discount at vendors. Oh, hey, buddy. How about, leave me alone, maybe? As I say, as I invade their territory. I was trying to get to the first boss, but I don't know where they are. I know I've pissed them off. Presumably they're through where the spikes were. Let's see if I can get there. There's a key. I don't know if I need the key or not. Spikes deactivated. Ouch. Ouch. Wow, that was good. I think this is where you come up from normally. Right, so if you go through the portal, maybe you are locked up here. Alright, we got a bronze key. Run! Okay. Oh no, those red squares are spawners. Well, that's... Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, they're a little upset. Oh god! Well, right. That was a life. So now we can do it all over again. Look at all those bats, and then there's stumps that spawn the bats. It's just crazy. So how do I get into the boss room? I guess it doesn't matter. You have to activate multiple of these runes, though. Oh, that's what it is. The boss door, which is kind of like this gold one, except it's all red and evil looking, has 3 of these runes in front of it. And you have to make sure you activate all 3, and then the door opens and you can go into it. And then I think after this, because this floors 1 through 3, you can skip to the 3rd. So they're all on the 3rd floor. But after that, there's 1 per floor, and you gotta find them. So that's the game. That's Hammerwatch. Like I said, man, I was honestly kind of having fun there. Maybe I shouldn't just... Like, I did this to kind of put it to rest so I could finally, like, you know, delete it from my hard drive and never play it again, but maybe I'll give it another go. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, it's... All the characters play a little bit differently. The Sorcerer has, you know, he shoots ice, and the ice, like, homes, or it reflects, hits multiple enemies. the Warlock. In the sequel, Warlocks drain health when they attack, but here they don't. It looks like his dagger was poisoned, that's what it said, but enemies die pretty fast. Although, interestingly, like, remember the Paladin had kind of like the arc? He's like slashing in front of him in like front and, you know, there was like a range. I believe the Warlock attacks straight ahead and nowhere else. So if you attack and the enemy's a little bit to the left, you don't hit them. But he has a poison dagger. Does it poison the enemies? Maybe. You know. And then I think he shoots lightning as well. It's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat game overall. But like I said, you know, it has its flaws. So, something to think about. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. I was going to say, what's your guys' unique positive moment, but we'll do it. That's fine. What's your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's finally doing this. I wanted to do like a little sort of mini review for this game for a while, and finally got it done. So, works for me. That's my unique positive moment, though. Hopefully your guys are just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.